How's it going, folks? It is Matt back with another DigiByte video. I got quite a bit of news to cover. I got the results of that ZBG listing I've been talking about. A little sneak peek. We did win that vote, but I got some interesting stats to go along with that. We are also now on a brand new ATM machine. There is potential to be listed on a Visa card. I'll get into that in just a moment. We have updates to the iOS version of the DigiByte mobile wallet, and as I was talking about in my last video, I now have that DigiByte Unlimited Network DigiAssets commercial. It's a fantastic commercial, so I'll play that for you guys in this video. As always, this video is brought to you by ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good. And as a reminder, I will be leaving my QR code, my DigiByte QR code, up at the end of the video to receive donations if you guys wish. I put it up at the end of my last video. I really wasn't expecting to receive any, but I actually did. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that donated. Actually, one of my favorite donations, someone sent me 17.76. Freedom. So let's get right into some news talking about ChangeAngel. They are actually, the swap exchange for social good, and that means they promote all of the projects that they have on their exchange, Litecoin included. So coming up, the Litecoin Foundation Summit going on in Las Vegas. ChangeAngel is going to be a digital sponsor of the event, and if you wish to grab your own ticket to this event, head over to this link here. I'll provide a link to this tweet in the description so you guys can check it out if you wish. So getting into this ZBG listing. So DigiByte is going to be listed on ZBG starting on June 26th. The deposit of DGB will be available at Hong Kong time 1700 on June 25th, and DigiByte will be paired with the USDT and Bitcoin and will be available at the Hong Kong time of 1800 on June 26th. So it was earlier this week, I think late last week, that I announced they were holding that community vote to vote for which asset they wanted listed. DigiByte won that vote, and by a long shot. So this may appear to be 57 million votes, but it's actually by a factor of 10. So DigiByte received 5.7 million votes, 36% of the overall votes. The Chinese market, the Asian community has spoken. They obviously want DigiByte listed on their exchange, and just tomorrow it will be listed on their exchange paired with USDT and Bitcoin. So another interesting stat that I found, this was a tweet from SwineMine, where they compared the 24-hour Bitcoin USDT volume between ZBG and Binance, and they are very close to each other. On ZBG, 455 million, on Binance, 463 million in USDT. Both of those were 2.7 times higher compared to Coinbase, and it looks like ZBG is going to be huge for DigiByte. And he's also saying, and I agree, don't shoot me if the math is wrong. But there's that potential. It's a huge exchange with huge amounts of volumes, and I know you can't really compare the volume of Bitcoin to pretty much any other project out there, as Bitcoin is the market leader. They tend to have the highest volume out there, but you can see that if the Bitcoin volume is right on par with Binance on ZBG, this is going to be a big exchange, and it has potential to add large volumes to DigiByte if people are actually interested. And given the fact that 5.7 million people cast a vote, it appears that there's a large interest in DigiByte. And I also found it interesting that the ZBG listing is going to coincide with the Hobby listing that I talked about in my last video. They were launching their DigiByte USDT pairing on June 26th, so tomorrow. So tomorrow, this exchange goes live with DigiByte, and the ZBG exchange goes live with DigiByte. So could be an exciting day. Not calling any price movements at this time, but it'll definitely be interesting to see how these exchanges can benefit the volumes of DigiByte and ultimately the price. So the ATM that is listed DigiByte, I think it was last week I talked about Satoshi Point. They were testing DigiByte, and if all went well, they had said they were going to list it. Well, apparently all the tests went great, because here they are saying, we are excited to announce a newly formed partnership with DigiByte. You will now be able to purchase the token at any of our ATM locations. For this and other fresh information, join their Bitcoin Talk channel. They provided a link to it. I'll provide a link to this tweet so you can join that if you wish. If you are unfamiliar with Satoshi Point, thought it said over here, pretty positive they're the largest ATM network in the UK in terms of a cryptocurrency ATM. So that's a big deal. Thank you, Satoshi Point. Getting into the update to the iOS version of the DigiByte mobile wallet. This is a tweet from Josiah Spackman. Update is now in test flight. Too much to show here, but you can check out the change log at this link here. I'll provide a link to the tweet. But basically the highlights: Dandelion, the Today extension, which is quick DigiID access, etc., and the no sync when not restoring the wallet. So here's an image of what it will look like. As you can see, there is now a little toggle right here to enable the Dandelion privacy feature. If you're unfamiliar with what Dandelion is, it hides your IP address on your transactions to make it difficult for people to track you down in the real world. Definitely a fantastic addition to DigiByte and now the DigiByte mobile wallet for iOS. I want to talk about the new Visa card that is coming for DigiByte very soon, possibly. We are winning the vote at the moment. I'll provide a link to this so you can cast your vote if you want. Trying to click on this tweet here. But basically it's spend.com. It's a Visa card, and why not support the best UTXO blockchain out there? As you can see, this is what the voting stats are at the moment. I believe Friday is when the voting will end. So again, I'll provide a link so you guys can cast a vote for DigiByte. We are comfortably in the lead at this moment, 74% of all the votes out of, I believe, 717 votes. But again, cast your vote, because all of these other communities could not be aware of it at the moment. They could rally together and make it a close call. So I don't want to risk that at all. I definitely want to be listed on spin.com. This is looking at their website, and I gotta say, if they list DigiByte, I am going to get one of these cards. I'm gonna download this app. Basically, you will be able to spend at 40 million merchants worldwide. Since it is a Visa, basically anywhere in the world that accepts Visa, you can now spend that cryptocurrency. You can convert instantly with their spend authorization engine. You can buy over 16 different cryptocurrencies and send fiat globally, and you can manage 27 fiat currencies and those 16 plus cryptocurrencies. So this could be a big deal for DigiByte. Again, please cast your vote. The link will be in the description. So here is that video that was created by the DigiByte Unlimited Network. It is a short commercial for DigiAssets. I'm going to play it for you. If you guys do not want to watch it, or if you've already seen it, feel free to skip forward. It is only 48 seconds long, so I'm going to make this full screen here and play it.
Green light go, that's all I know. And when I roll, I'm in control. Don't matter what they say, no, I don't care. Ain't gonna walk away until I'm there. Move all day and I never get tired. Move all day and I never give up. Move all day and I never get tired. Move all day and I never give up. Move all day and I never get tired. Move all day and I never give up. Move all day and I never get tired. Move all day and I never give up. Won't stop till I get that. I won't stop. Won't stop till I get that. Till I get that. Get that. Won't stop till I get that. I won't stop.
So there you have it. Again, that was the DigiAssets commercial created by the DigiByte Unlimited Network. Just wanted to say thank you to him for allowing me to share that video with you. It's a great commercial, and it's definitely getting me excited for when this is released and I can issue my own asset easily from my mobile phone. One of the last things I wanted to talk about, I don't typically speculate on price. I don't like predicting price movements for any asset, not just DigiByte. I think predictions kind of are overall disappointing in the long run, because if it doesn't work out, it just adds to the disappointment. But I found this image interesting. This is Satoshi World. They're saying, DigiByte, it is true that history always repeats itself. I hope that's true. But when you look at this chart, there are some large similarities to how the price has moved in the past compared to how it is moving at the moment. So again, there's no guarantee that this means it's just going to go to the moon, launch up something crazy. But it is interesting that the charts are looking similar to how they have in the past, and it's also coinciding with large listing on ZBG, the listing on Huobi, and all the other exciting news that DigiByte has coming for it. The integration into Satoshi Point, the possibility of getting into the spend.com app with the Spend Visa credit card, and all the other things coming, such as DigiAssets in the mobile-friendly version of it. So again, there's no guarantee that prices are going to skyrocket all of a sudden, but it's nice to think that there is the potential to do so. So that will wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.